that her?
Is that her?
Oh my God.
Oh,
Whoa.
sweetheart.
You were right.
Pregnant! I'm telling you, boy. There's only a few reasons why a bitch would go missing.
Let the games begin.
My name is Bianca. I'm 20 years old and I live in Durham, North Carolina. I've been talking to a girl named Brogan. We started talking on Facebook and had an immediate connection. Everything I enjoyed, she shares a love for, which is something that has been hard for me to find in North Carolina. I'm really into body modification, and Brogan has amazing tattoos and piercings. I feel like Brogan is one of those people that are put into your life for a reason. Someone that you can connect with in such a strong way that you'll never forget them. Never asked her to video chat because our conversations were so great on the phone, and sometimes I feel like video chatting can be awkward.
It can be.
When I was finally getting comfortable with the thought of video chatting, Brogan vanished. She stopped responding to my messages and deleted her Facebook. A year later, much to my surprise, Brogan was back. She reactivated her Facebook page and began texting me again. She's never explained her disappearance, but I was so happy to hear from her that I never even brought it up. I just want answers.
When did you get into body mod?
About when I was like in middle school, a lot of the musicians I used to look up to all had facial tattoos, facial piercings, so I wanted to do them when I got older.
How old were you when you came out?
14.
Is that like okay where you live?
We got the most bad reactions. Parents were like complaining to the principal and everything.
Wow.
Around here, I really don't fit in. Not many people have the same interests as me. So with Brogan and everything, she is into the same things I am. You know, we talk about our tattoo ideas we have. We both had similar interests in music. It was really surprising that I found a girl I had literally everything in common with.
When she popped back up, you didn't once say like, hey, where you been?
I was worried, you know, if I brought it up, she would just disappear again and just stop talking to me.
Do you think it's possible that you guys can have a great relationship?
I mostly want to move away from this state because I'm a musician. I want to play music and just travel. And I would love to have someone that I can share that journey with.
Here is her profile pic.
Let's see if any of like family members follow her.
There's this guy.
That's her brother.
What up, broski? But not tagged.
Wow, are those her legs, you think?
Yeah, when her birthday passed by, she got that filled in. It was just like
Wow.
What does it say, sweet treat?
the sweetheart.
Let's just search this girl's name.
Brogan.
Lynn Acaster. Oh, here
That's
she is.
her.
20
Davenport,
feet.
Iowa.
Well, that's good news.
Yep.
Right, but that's it.
Let's just do the image search.
No.
Nothing.
No bueno.
Why don't we look up the phone number? Nothing.
Hold on a second. Let's look up her name on Spokio. Nothing?
That's crazy. We're not finding anything fishy. We're just not finding anything.
Anything.
Let me just do a Google search for Brogan Acaster without the Lynn. Whoa. Oh boy. What do we got? This is a blog that at one point had a post called Who the Hell is Brogan Acaster?
What did it say on her legs?
Sweetheart. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is that her?
Is that her?
Oh my God.
Oh,
Whoa.
sweetheart.
You were right.
Pregnant!
Pregnant.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm telling you, boy. There's only a few reasons why a bitch would go missing.
Wait, time out. There's an even bigger clue here that we just totally forgot about. There was something on this blog that said, who the hell is Brogan Acaster? That's how we got to this blog, and now there's this picture on it.
Right.
So the question is,
Right.
whose blog is an ever-growing wonder?
But let's look up an ever-growing wonder on Google. Chloe, 19, UK. My love, Chris, and our perfect home together. So I did a search for Chloe Acaster, and we've got some results.
Chris, Acaster Twitter.
Is
UK?
that
There he is. That's the
That's
guy.
the guy.
Broski.
That's the guy that's the brother.
All right, so let's go to his Facebook page.
He has pictures. Let's see
Not
if there's
a
any
lot.
of them together.
There she is. There they
Okay.
are. Okay, what does it say? That's her.
That is
Chloe
definitely
Purdon. We got the
her.
girl.
Got her. We got her.
We got the girl in the picture.
Yes, well, that's huge.
The girl that Bianca's talking to is not this girl.
We did a reverse phone search, and nothing came back. So then we just searched for Brogan Acaster, and this is where we found something. The first hit was for a blog called An Ever-Growing Wonder.
We found a photo.
This is her. Because the tattoo's right there. And she's pregnant.
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense.
I just did a search for An Ever-Growing Wonder, and it says Chloe, 19, UK. My love, Chris, and our perfect home together.
That's Chris.
It seems like all of our conversations were like a lie because it all wasn't really hurt. I mean, lying about that's such a huge thing that little things that all could just be a lie.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, is this Brogan?
Yeah, this is.
My name is Neve, and I make a TV show called Catfish. I've been in North Carolina with Bianca, and she told us all about how you guys have known each other, and, you know, that she would really love to meet you.
This is crazy.
It is, and Bianca knows you're not the girl in the pictures, and that your name is likely not Brogan.
I was blinded because I was so excited to have finally met a person I could talk about anything with. Like, I'm so much about being yourself, and it's like, I don't like lying. That's a big thing with me is trust. I don't know if I can trust anyone. It's just...
Well, does she hate me?
She's confused and wants to just know the truth.
I wanted to tell her before. It's just, I was so scared. I think now is the best time.
So, what made you make up that whole...
It kind of just happened. I started making a fake profile and I got deep in it. It was kind of like a snowball effect, and before I knew it, I got addicted to being Brogan and I lost sight of me.
How did you find Chloe?
The Tumblr, like I saw the pictures and I felt like that was who I wanted to be, I guess. And I just got like really into doing that, and it was like addicting, and it got to be too much.
I don't judge people. I'm friends with a lot of people, so you could have just been upfront. Why the whole year thing and then coming back?
Because I realized it was really wrong what I was doing, so I stopped, and I'm just at a better place now. And I definitely thought about, you a lot, and that's why I wanted to get in touch with you again. I wasn't lying about how I thought about you. You're really attractive, and it was really your personality that drew me.
Why didn't you see that as an opportunity to just come clean to everyone, including the person you supposedly have all these strong feelings for?
I wanted to tell you now. I lied about my name, I lied about tattoos, but I'm me.
I can't tell what comes out of your mouth if it's a lie or not. I'm trying not to just look at it that way, but still, it's just like, I don't really know what to really feel, because someone who I thought I knew, I kind of don't know to an extent.
You said everyone was like really great and understanding about you being gay.
Yeah.
Were they mean about the weight issue?
No one bullied me about my weight. It was a lot of self-image. Me just feeling like, here I am in a new school, not making that many friends. I felt kind of like an outcast, and that's why I did it.
Sorry to be frank, but I listened to your story, and then I listened to Bianca's story, who lives in a very small town, who's a black woman, who's a lesbian.
I don't understand what race has to do with it. I'm half Mexican.
No, I'm just telling you, people were very critical of her. They talked down to her, they were disrespectful. You really didn't have the bullying. You just kind of pulled yourself down and decided you were gonna take on this persona and ruin other people's lives.
You don't know me. You don't know all my struggles,
Well, that's why we're here, to hear your story.
And
so
I
we really know what you're
understand that,
telling
but
us. I just really need you to dig deeper inside of yourself and try to figure out, or at least understand that you hurt Bianca especially.
I felt like you just forgot that I was a person that had feelings and I had emotions.
I wish I could take it back, Bianca. I do. I wish I could go back and just start over.
I feel like I wasn't important enough to know the truth.
I do want to explain,
Yeah.
why I did what I did, because, you deserve to know.
Yeah.
I went through a rough patch when I was 14. I was a victim of a sexual assault. I was pretty depressed and I gained a lot of weight, and I felt like it was kind of like an escape to, pretend to be Brogan. It just became sort of addicting.
I felt like we talked enough, you knew me enough to where you had the insight that I wouldn't just reject you that way. As long as you came up front with me and told me, it would have been less of an anger and hurt issue before instead of now.
I don't expect you to, just trust me, I hope that, maybe if we continue talking, which I would really like, I could maybe earn your trust back.
I'm definitely gonna have to get used to the idea about a different, I mean, not different person, but like a different person, you know?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.